Hello everybody. Welcome to the Sunday morning show. Now some of you wanted an update how my putting green's going. Well, I think I've kind of got to the next stage really, and I thought I would share a little bit with you today. So stick the kettle on, make yourself a little coffee, and let's get going, because today is, well, what I call wire day. Yeah, gone for a slightly less expensive way, but we'll get into it as we go through the video. So we roll. Oh, bleeding. Right, so this is the tricky bit. So you just get that on the end of there, and then I've got to crimp this end. Oh, look, bleeding, stabbed a few times. So I've got my crimper here. I get that like really, and I get that in there, and then I simply crimp away. Oh. Not great when you got a bad wrist, you know. Oh. Oh, down you go, down you go, down you go. And crimped. And I like to, I mean, I could probably get away with maybe just like one crimp, but I just want to make sure it's fully jammed up in there. So I've been doing like 3 crimps. Oh, on DH. Oh, that's the one. So, the reason why I'm doing this, and you're probably thinking like, why would you put a wire in when it's golf balls? Well, my original plan was to actually put glass up along there. So I was going to put glass all the way along the top there, and look, I've even got some glass lined up here. Bearing in mind that is just some used glass, so I've got it from the guy that was helping me do some building work. But I don't really need the golf balls to be stopped coming out of here, because we're not doing a great deal in the air. It's more putting and kind of chipping. But the wires are definitely needed for the kids that are running around on the top here and footballs going through. So I've put 9 holes right the way through, and then I'm filling it with this wire that's going to run 4mm wire that runs all the way along. And to be honest with you, the challenge here is getting it nice and tight. So it needs a bit of brute force, it needs a good bit of measurement and a bit of patience. So back to my crimping. So that is solid now, fully crimped on. Well, I hope it is anyway. And then what I've got to do is thread it through here and then put the washer on the end and then screw it in nice and tight. And then I will deal with the other end, which I'll use to cut it, and then I'll start tightening it from there. So I want to get this nice and flush here. Screw that on the end. Oh. Nice and tight. And now I've got a solid base to start with from this end, which is now nice and flush. So you can see here, I've got these nice and flush on the end here, so it makes it look quite nice. Right the way down. And then on this side, I've got them where I can keep it nice and tight, and this will hold it into position. And now when we come to the far end, I can pull that tight, and then I can mark it, and then I can cut it. Mark off where I want my, oh, right on my twig months. There it is. And then I've rigged up this twig. So I've got this twig, which is my measurement twig. I then measure out where I want my line to go to, and that is where my cut is going to be, because all of that inside there is the distance of that little, I don't even know what it's called. And as I always tell the kids, measure twice, cut once. Right, Mons? The kids probably, mate. Now you're probably asking, Dan, why are you doing this? Why are you not paying someone to do this? And it's a good question. I've paid people to come and do the fence, which I've got to say, they've done a cracking job. But I just figured that as my brother has done this in the past, I would probably be able to get it done myself with a little bit of assistance, a little bit of guidance from him. And for those of you that know us Hendriksens, we like to roll our sleeves up and get involved. And I always think of it as kind of another one of life's learning curves, you know? Another skill set. And before I crimp, I need to make sure that it's definitely the right size. Probably that's going to be tight, that one. That one's going to be very tight. However, tighter the better. Well done, Monts. It's just the kids. Oh, wow, 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 wow. There we go. That is tight. Beautiful. 4 down, 5 to go. Well, that is 6 lines done, and I'm actually quite happy with that. I've got to get myself ready because I'm going off to squash now. So, but 6 lines done. I've got 3 left to go. And to be honest with you, I'm really happy. It's looking absolutely fantastic. I've got to kind of tighten them up a little bit in certain areas. So I've got a little bit of snagging to do, should we say. I've got a dog here that wants to play every 2 minutes. But all in all, really happy. Like I said, off to squash now. And then I'll be back probably tomorrow to try and finish it all off. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, right, Bob, you got the clubs?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on then. Right, rules of engagement are nearest the pin,
Yeah.
you get 1 shot each.
Right.
From the roof, and then we got to get on with some work. So
the far
1 shot,
pin?
we're going to the far pin there,
pin,
okay?
okay.
Happy?
Yeah.
Okay, right, feeling it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a pigeon. He didn't want to hang around. Oh, nice. In off the wall, Bob. In off the wall. Come on back. Come on back. Oh, what a shot. This bump. Boom. Right, my go.
You feeling it?
I don't know if I'm feeling that. I need one of those little checker shots. Go, 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 go. Check, 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 check.
Oh, no.
Oh, my word. That looks quite close. I think we need to go measure that.
Yeah.
Okay, so from a measurement point of view, I think it's safe to say you have won this one. Because that is that one there. You've won it by half an inch. Oh, I think, yeah, I think that's a sign of things to come, Bob, I'm afraid.
The last little bit before it's done.
And you can kick a football into it then, can't you?
Yeah.
Result for you.
See if it's sturdy or not.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
Now, use the...
Tighten that up.
Yeah, to tighten this. And when he's done that, I can kick a football at it.
Yep.
And then we'll see if it's sturdy or not.
And it is done. The fence is now complete. Bobby, give me the first kick. Yeah, look at that. Real. Oh, there you go, Monts. Well done, mate. So, we've got there. The fence has basically been completed. I need to kind of sand this down a little bit, and then I've got some work to do down here. This top bit needs a little bit more mulch, so I'll get a bit more of that. And then in this corner, we've got the base in now. I need to make that a concrete base, and then, well, it's either going to be a golf net or maybe a open fire spot, maybe. We'll see. But there you go. There is my update of what I've been up to in the garden. And that is going to be a stunning sunset.